Hello, citizens. Due to recent attacks on the order of our governmental systems, through the unbridled, unforeseen actions of those who are as of today unnamed, I, as the system's leader, am ordering a global-wide sanction.
Yeah, these are the ones and the ones that you don't know. The ones that don't think they were nothing, they were the most you know. Let me say these riots taking the show. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know. Yeah, these are the ones and the ones that you don't know. The ones that don't think they were nothing, they were the most you know. Let me say these riots taking the show. Like a piece of bone was an itty bitty riot I've never condoned. He was pushed so low, cause the people of light never saw the true goal. He was seen as worthless, not as perfect, they know them like so. But they said he ain't worth it, but he was super significant though. They said he ain't worth it, no, nothing was observed, nothing he had shown. No, little they know that he was a goal, just hiding the gift, just wanna be served, yo. He was hiding the gift to be served, yo. They were shot when he showed up for show. This time he came in for real with no brochure. When they all saw him, he fell to the floor, yeah, these are the ones and the ones that you don't know. The ones that don't think they were nothing, they were the most you know. Let me say these riots taking the show. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know. Yeah, these are the ones and the ones that you don't know. The ones that don't think they were nothing, they were the most you know. Let me say these riots taking the show. So when you label me, say that I was nothing, guess you couldn't see. And look at what you missed, I guess you missed a beat. If you been written off, then you should come on, talk to me. Now they come on your way, pushing their frames, now they shooting their mouth. Play the game, they making some cases, now they call you out. Coming to say that you're a mistake, and now they shooting their mouth. This is wanna be great, look at my face, this is what I'm saying. I do not care what they talk, I do not care what they say. You is a lot, whatever they said is a flop. You is not a mistake. Here's a drop with a sound, a spear with a pound, a bomb, a bomb, a bomb, a bomb. Whoa, Dream Boy, what happened?
Kind of deviation from the norm.
What?
Our society's conformist policies will be reinforced with in-life real social consequences, as well as media mentality shifting techniques to bring any further installment and engagement in activities pertaining to that which is unique in nature down under the safety and protecting arm of our governmental structure. We are here for your safety, so we hope you comply with our tentatively changing requirements accordingly.